Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm really excited to share with you the debrief of my recent remote viewing session. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Now, let's dive into today's fascinating target. This time, the target was none other than Viktor Grebennikov's alleged levitation device. For those of you who might not be familiar, Viktor Stepanovich Grebennikov was a self-proclaimed Russian scientist, biologist, entomologist, and paranormal researcher. He's best known for his extraordinary claim of inventing a levitation platform that supposedly operated by attaching dead insect body parts to its underside. Grebennikov discovered that certain insect body parts, specifically from a species of scarab beetle, possessed unique antigravity properties due to their chitin structure. The device functioned through the cavitary structure effect, CSE, which involved a specific arrangement of these insect parts. The CSE is apparently believed to create a resonant field that interacts with the Earth's magnetosphere, producing an antigravity effect. This fascinating phenomenon is thought to be a result of the specific microstructure of the insect shells, which Grebennikov meticulously arranged in a particular pattern to harness this effect. Grebennikov wrote extensively about his experiences, describing how he would fly over the Russian countryside using this levitation device. His detailed accounts, along with his observations of various paranormal phenomena, are documented in his self-published book, My World, or Moi Mir, published in 1997. Let's dive into the details of my remote viewing session, sharing my findings, sketches, and impressions. I start with my ideogram process and define my main gestalts as artificial and active. I draw a second ideogram and get artificial again and a sense of liquid, but there is hesitation there, so I add a question mark. I tweaked my way of doing remote viewing and I often switch between CRV and HRVG. In this particular session I decided to go with CRV but still incorporated the visual ideogram approach from HRVG. In the first visit, I get a symbolic shape with some AOLs. I then perceived something curved in my second visit. In my third visit, I get a sense of strong movement like wind. And finally in my fourth visit, I sketch a stick figure holding something curved. Here we are, someone handling something curved and experiencing or doing strong movements like wind. Sounds pretty spot on to me. Let's dive into my phase 2. I get irregular, stony, rectangular, angular, grey, beige and sketch what looks like a city landscape which I categorize as an AOL. I then get red, blue and get an AOL of a flag. This could be a perception of the Russian flag. I then get long, vertical, noisy, mechanical sounds, modern, intangible to be explored in phase 4, flat and straight. I get my major AI and proceed to phase 3. My sketches seem to represent landscapes, but they could also be representing the device as seen from below with the angular flat bottom and the handlebar. This is all subject to interpretation. I then got a pointy metallic golden structure as a distinctive element for which I can't find any correlation for. I write my intermediary summary which goes as follows: with the information gathered for now, the target seems to be mainly artificial, man-made, with some active movement involved. It may be possible that there is some aqueous nature to the target, but it is difficult to confirm at this point and may be misinterpreted from the active movement part. There seems to be or have elements of irregular, stony, rectangular, angular, long, vertical, flat and straight. In terms of colors, gray, beige, white, red, blue and golden were perceived. There seems to be a metallic part to it and also noisy and mechanical sounds are perceived. There are also multiple curve perceptions, someone handing something curved and some kind of strong movement in waves pushing forward. As for phase for intangibles only, modern, came out. Let's now dive into phase 4 where I start by probing the modern intangible. I get novel, scientific, labs and experiments. I probe experiments and get tubes, chemicals, blue, smoke, results. I then probe chemicals and get strong, dangerous, bubbles and an AOL of lab tests. This looks to me like good data as Grebennikov was doing research work in his lab on chitin and other chemical properties. I continue with movements and probe movements in waves. I get wavy, continuous, draw a wavy sketch and get pushing, strong, frequencies, hissing sound and get 2 AOL of hertz and binaural beats. I decide to probe how the activity is and perceive that the person at the target is focused. The activity is about researching, observing and testing. I probe observing and get duality, outcome, decision and completion. It seems like there was some duality in a decision process on the completion of the works. I continue by probing duality and get choice, command and an AOL of a fleet captain as well as an AOL on the signal line of some kind of decision making. It seems important and I get big, fast and for all. I then proceed to my final summary, which is the intermediary summary plus the following. There seems to be a scientific aspect to the target where maybe research, chemicals, experiments and observation are present. It seems that the energy or movement at the target is continuous and wavy, pushing forward, and probably involves sounds or sound frequencies. It seems like the target involves a duality and a final outcome based on completion of things and on decisions and choices. The target seems to be strongly involved in some kind of decision-making process. Here we are. I hope you liked this remote viewing session. I really enjoyed it and think I got great data even though it was a quick one. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Sasha and David from Magic in the Noise for organizing these amazing live streams and group target reviews. I absolutely love their work and appreciate all the content they create. If you're interested in seeing the work of other viewers and the group analysis for this target, be sure to check out the link to the live stream in the description below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more remote viewing content. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown and stay curious.